favourite match is a triple threat match.
Well, it's chaos, isn't it? Anything goes.
Jay Wylie, our first entrant in this triple threat match. What's he going to have left in the tank after spending all that time in the gauntlet? And Jay Wylie does not disappoint. Look at that. He's still bringing the energy.
Where's your bandana now? Well, you have to say with Jay Wylie, he has been beaten down many a time, but he does seem to get right back up again. Is it stupidity? Is it courage? We'll have to see.
He's got such grit, such determination. He will go until there is nothing left, and then he'll go some more.
Well, these idiots here at Ballymoney are certainly behind him.
In tradition, the same competitor.
Light it up, it's Pyro!
The maniac himself. Now this I'm excited to see. I love watching both Jay Wylie and Pyro in that ring. It is just magic.
It's electric in there.
Now, you could sit and watch this match just the pair of them, but we're going to have a third person. This is what makes Triple Threat so exciting.
Enter this is the third competitor.
Oh man. Deacon Quinn's gonna have more to prove here. Look.
Deacon Quinn is an ass-kicking machine.
What's she doing out here with him? There's no
She's every
need for
right
her
to be out here. She is the Iron Maiden.
Sorry. Is she his manager?
No comment.
Yeah. No
When you
need,
run the show
no need
like
for
Ian Morgan
Morgan
does,
to be out
you
here
have the
on
right
side.
to come out here.
Well, this is going to be one hell of a match. Look at the look between Jay Wylie and Deacon Quinn.
You know, I think the gauntlet for the gold, these three competitors came up a little short. They've got a lot to prove, a lot in the tank, a lot of frustration and anger, and it's all going to come out in this next match.
God, they're like two animals about to go at one another. Hatred does not cover this.
Ready? Break your bell.
Just shoving, just pure brutality
It's
here.
been said a million times, and I will say it a million more. There is buckets and buckets of bad blood between these two.
Pyro trying to get in the middle here, and both men saying, no, this is my time.
This is their time. They're hungry. They have history, and there's a wild card in the match.
Wild card is the word
Exactly.
for it, Johnny.
These two guys have history. All they want to do is beat the head of each other. But Pyro just wants to beat the head of anything that moves.
The maniac Pyro, what I love about him most, he's not afraid to put himself through pain in order to put others through pain.
He thrives in going through pain. That's his fuel. That's his energy. Oh, and as vicious a kick as you'll see from the maniac.
And you know what? The cleverness of Pyro here is about using the weight advantage of one of the other men against each other.
And if you want to know exactly what the enigma of Pyro is, it's a triple threat match. The smallest guy in the ring is beating up the two bigger guys. That is how much of a wild card this guy is.
You'll never guess what he's going to do next, ever.
Guys, if I get a little bit quiet, it's because of who's sitting beside me at ringside, and I'm feeling a little bit intimidated. Oh, sweet Jesus, that was
incredible.
Oh my God, if he gets up from that in a big boot, you're absolutely right, is he?
Listen, when you weren't here, I asked the question, why is she here? Why is she allowed at ringside? And Izzy says, well, she's allowed.
If I was sitting on your side, I would answer it, but I'm saying
Practically runs the show. She has paid with blood, sweat, and tears. She has every right to be at ringside.
Well,
you better keep your mouth shut, or keep your little words to yourself very quiet, because she's sitting very close to you, Carla Hunter.
is this Hayden Iron Maiden Morgan you're talking about?
The Iron Maiden.
There you go. I knew that had to be in there somewhere.
Deacon Quinn already stirring up the crowd.
blues starting to ring out round the British Legion here in Ballymoney. And this is one of these matches, listen, there's been a great energy, a great atmosphere in here, but this rivalry goes so deep that this could get ugly and uncomfortable in the split second. Where's Pyro?
I don't know. He's.
If you ask me, I think that Deacon Quinn has been counting the days since the last show to be able to get his hands on JY.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And listen, these two men have gone an enormous amount of time in the gauntlet for the gold. They're both physically and mentally exhausted, but they're still giving this everything they've got.
I find with these two competitors that that's when you get the best of them. That's when they succeed. When their backs are against the wall, when they have nothing left, it comes down to the wire.
Deacon's gonna need that help from Hayden. Kicking out of that.
Took a lot of effort, took a lot of energy, but he did it. He needed it out.
And here we've got Pyro back in the ring again. Holding that neck. He's obviously really, really hurt himself there. But that doesn't mean anything to him.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And you hear...
He will risk injury. He will risk death.
Look, see, this is the thing. We sit there and we talk about how much potential this guy has, Deacon Quinn, but he has to let himself stop getting so emotionally volatile.
Emotionally volatile, that is perfect wording.
Thank you. I learned that from Izzy.
Look at this. Look at this
Oh my
display
God.
of strength and pride.
That's it.
Who's going to take the most? Who's going to blink first?
That's a display of brute ignorance is what it is. Just brute force and ignorance. Because I think my heart would stop if I was in there.
Macho bravado.
Oh. Oh, mighty, that's uncomfortable.
Punishment.
Oh! I feel sick. My God. Oh! Was that a double?
That was a triple low blow. Unbelievable.
A 6-nut drop? That was a 6-nut drop. My God.
All men with the same idea in their heads. Trying to get some kind of advantage in this.
Just when you think you've seen it all in pro wrestling comes back and surprises you one more time. I've never seen that before.
This word gets thrown about in wrestling, but sadistic. That is the meaning of sadistic right there.
Absolutely is it. Why am I agreeing with Izzy?
I know, but look, Pyro, the first man up, because he's
Exactly.
the one who can take pain more than anybody else.
Thrives on it.
Thrives on it. The only thing I worry about with that with Pyro is how that will come into effect later on in his career.
Sure.
Because surely his body has to give in at some point. But right now, he's on top of the world.
Well, that's the thing about Pyro. He doesn't think ahead. He just thinks the next few moments ahead is all that's in his mind.
Ah, exactly. Yeah.
Survival.
Like if you sit and watch Pyro, people think he's this sort of firework out there just going off. But he's actually got brains. There's an actual thinking brain behind that madness.
I dread to think what's going on inside that guy's head.
Pyro
Big kick
kicks
out.
out.
Deacon Quinn at ringside. Pyro kicks out. Jay looks perplexed. The Iron Maiden sitting here at ringside, occasionally barking out support for her heel brother.
Driving the elbow right into the chest
Yeah,
of Pyro.
esophagus of him straight in, and that is going to hurt any man. As you say, Carla, bounces straight back.
More than any competitor I ever watched in stage through, he's the one who takes something and then can just bounce it back.
Absolutely,
It's like
yeah.
energizing.
Oh my God. Like,
Like a shark when he smells blood in the water, it invigorates and energizes.
it's a cruiserweight hitting with the force of a super heavyweight, that clothesline you just seen. The force behind it.
What's Deacon Quinn thinking now? It looks like Deacon Quinn's going up top.
Deacon Quinn is going, hey, this is something we don't see too often, and this could be the end of it. Oh! A hell of a frog splash from Deacon Quinn. Colour me impressed.
Putting it all on the line for this match.
Pyro just looked at Deacon to say, you know what, I'll top that, and he probably will. Air Maniac, and there we go. And now they're taking turns just destroying Jay.
Forward move
Sure,
here.
this has to be it. But there we see the conundrum in this match.
That's why we love triple threat matches, right?
They figured out you can work together, but the minute that pinfall happens,
This
you
match
can't let
has
that happen.
been the absolute biggest game of chicken. Who is going to blink first?
And this is the thing, right? You need to constantly be watching, constantly looking, not just to see one of them, but what
The other one,
are doing.
eyes in the back of your head, Corey, exactly. Just like this. Oh! And a springboard stunner. That's damned as you're ever going to see. Deacon Quinn down. Jay Wylie is down at ringside. This is a chance. 1, 2, and
And he gets it. Breaks the pin.
Jay Wylie with a big save. 3 men down. This is chaos that you only get in stage 3 wrestling.
You see, this is the thing. All of these are experienced wrestlers.
Exactly.
They know what they're doing. They know that they have to watch and see what's happening.
The ring awareness, the experience in all these competitors.
Who do you even like? Who do you favour to come out on top of this? It's literally roll the dice, roll the dice.
Is anyone going to come out of this? I don't think that the win is what this is about. It's about extracting punishment.
Oh my God! Like a ragdoll, like an absolute ragdoll. And this is a side of Jay Wylie that we see every now and again. That kind of I don't care anymore. I'm just going full on violence. And when Jay Wylie's in this mode, he can hang with anybody.
Well, you have to say that has to be the time that he spent in the ring with heel.
Oh,
That
without
has an
doubt.
effect on a man, and we can see it here with Jay Wylie.
Absolutely. And now swinging Pyro to the ropes. Pyro swings back, reverses it, takes him in, and it was going to be a bulldog into a big inverted pump handle slam. And now Deacon Quinn comes in, breaks it up.
Biding his time on the outside, looking for his opportunity.
Smart, very smart. And this
Trying to
is,
get to their feet first.
I'll tell you one thing, this is definitely going to be a big match because this has been one hell of a match so far.
They've given out so much. One really wonders how much each of them have left in the tank.
Exactly, yeah. The Deacon Quinn has went through 2 matches. Look at his chest, it's mincemeat. And look at Pyro in that vicious chokehold. Deacon Quinn saves. Jay rolls to the outside, smart again. And now all men down. Sorry, Carla, go ahead.
Absolutely, but Deacon Quinn kind of got distracted there by Jay Wylie.
Didn't he?
You know, Pyro's there lying in the middle of the ring. He needs to focus.
That was just that old rivalry coming before brains.
Crushing his skull here.
Yeah. Like there is that side to Deacon Quinn that just gets really ugly, really violent, unhinged almost.
God, and the sweat just dripping off these men.
And the amount of joy as well that Deacon Quinn extracts from these kind of punishments is disturbed.
Pyro
much
lifts
as
the big man up onto his shoulders.
Again, that's what we say about Pyro. They think he's the smallest man in the match, but you just seen there he lifted up the biggest man in the match with ease. And now it's reversed. And you can hear Iron Maiden at the side here, barking on her brother of heel. Now's his chance, pin the Pyro and walk away the victor. But he's taken too long.
Did you hear that?
Get your ass up. See, he's more focused than Jay Wylie, and this is going to cost
Not
him in
about
this
the
match.
win. It's not about the win at all. It's never been about the win.
You're absolutely right. I'm starting to realise that.
You're worthless. Less than worthless.
You are less than worthless. And it's just cost him. Hung up on the top rope. Now Jay Wylie's got an opening. Pyro's still down. Jay Wylie gets in. Doc with Deacon Quinn.
If you want to get him riled up, that's all you got to say
That's
to
all you
Jay.
got to do. That's all you got to do.
Look
And
at
it shows you that this rivalry is more personal than any match, win, draw, or loss. Oh my God! Pyro's dead. He might finally be dead. That was as vicious as you can get. The full dead weight of Deacon Quinn coming down on top of him with the force of Jay Wylie. And there we go. Took his damn head off.
Beheaded.
And that has to be it. There we go.
And look at him locking eyes with Deacon Quinn.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Jay Wylie.
God, you talk about animals. That sheer animal instinct to instantly go over to Deacon Quinn and stare him in the eyes and to say, "You see what I can do."
Well, that was nothing short of an incredible match as well.
You know what, Izzy? We got to say you've put one hell of a card here today, boy. And it's only halfway through.
Do you know what? Jay Wylie may not have made it all the way through the bottom of the goal, but my God, to make it all the way through as much as he did of the gauntlet and then to do this and win this match. Unbelievable, unbelievable.
It's an impressive feat, absolutely, for sure. And you can listen to this rampant, raucous Ballymoney crowd cheering on their homeboy, the North Coast hero, one half
Look at
of
this.
North Coast Fight Club, Jay Wylie.
Show of respect between these two competitors.
And that's what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, your winner, representing North Coast Fight Club, Jay Wylie.